Promoted Dunfermline started well on their return to the SPL, but recently they've struggled to maintain that early season momentum. Hearts were at East End Park yesterday. Highlights with Paul Mitchell.
Webster long. Dowie's header drops down onto Rudy Scatchell. That's a good save from Paul Gallagher. Usually strikes the ball pretty well, Rudy Scatchell. Got this away on the left foot. Keeper just touching it behind. Granger sends it in. Up in the air by Kirk. Andy Webster. Hearts take the lead at East End Park. Andy Kirk's clearance fell straight to Andy Webster. And he had the simple task to head it home. It's the second of the season for the defender. He scored against Hibs in the derby with 3 minutes to half time. Hearts of the breakthrough. And Dunfermline just 3 points from 5 home games, still looking for the first home win. They're behind. And it's Hearts looking to end 12 away matches in the SPL without a win. Granger. On to Templeton. That's a decent ball across. Ryan Stevenson in with a header. He scored a great goal against Celtic last time out, here trying to use the head. Nice pass, David Graham. Graham going for the byline. That's a lovely little shimmy. Cuts the ball back to the byline. And it's straight into the arms of Marion Kello, but much better from the home side. David Graham showing some good skill here against Danny Granger. Held up, tried the same trick on Morawiec. Dunfermline coming forward, that's Paul Burns. Well, they had 3 inside the 6-yard box to aim for, but he lofted it. He knew the mistake that he'd made. Paul Burns getting away from Danny Granger with too much height on the ball. Gallagher was under pressure, gets it away. Hearts battling for it. That's nice play from Rudy Scatchell. Scatchell onto Templeton. He's got it on the right foot. Well, Scatchell wanted it back inside, but it opened up perfectly for David Templeton. Looking for the curling shot into the top corner. Hearts pick up again. Towell introduced into the action for Ian Black. Out wide onto Granger. Towell again, he has the ability to make something happen. He's passed that time, went astray. Dunfermline now trying to come forward. That's a poor pass, picked up by Templeton for Hearts. Templeton against Dowie, plays it across, that's nearly back, onto Templeton, goalkeeper initial save, but it's Rudy Scatchell. And it looks like Rudy Scatchell will secure Hearts' first away win in the SPL since February. Stevenson and Templeton with a 1-2. Gallagher with a stop, and it came back to Rudy Scatchell. Templeton, nicely done here, tried the curling shot, but Austin McCann couldn't keep this out.
Dunfermline were sitting pretty for the first few weeks of the season, but you get the feeling they're coming into a testing spell now. I think they've won only 1 of their last 7 games.
Yeah, they've been finding it tough the last 4 or 5 games. I think they've only picked up a point in the last 5. I think so. Jim McIntyre will be very disappointed with that. They're conceding too many goals and not scoring at the other end, unfortunately.
It's important they don't become detached, isn't it, at the bottom?
Yeah, it's all very tight down there at the moment. The league itself is fairly tight. You know, you're only a couple of wins away from getting out of it. You know, so no, he'll be looking to turn things around pretty quickly, I'm sure.
What disappoints Dunfermline, of course, is that they made a big contribution to their own downfall yesterday, because both goals stemmed from mistakes. Firstly, Andy Kirk at the near post. Yeah,
Andy will be disappointed with himself there. It's a key role at set pieces, that in the near post area. He'll be disappointed he hasn't done better with that. And then this crossfield pass getting cut out doesn't help matters. Good 1-2 there. Paul Gallagher makes a great save initially, and he's hoping that one of his defenders is going to help him out there. And when it drops to Scatchell that close out, you don't expect him to miss.
Hearts beat Celtic, of course, a fortnight ago to show exactly what they're capable of. But there has been inconsistency from them this season. Maybe not surprising when you change your manager after the first few weeks.
Yeah, new manager comes in with new ideas, and obviously it takes time for him to get his ideas across to his players. You know, Rudy Scatchell back in the side. He's a very influential player for Hearts, and he's done great since he's been back in.
12th of February when Hearts last won away from home. It's been an incredibly long wait for them. It was at Hamilton 2-0 that day. Stephen Elliott got both the goals, and well, it's been 15 matches till they won away again.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that it's stretched on for that length of time. But no, they seem to be getting things right now, and the new manager seems to be, you know, getting his ideas across to the players, and they seem to be taking that on board.
Would you expect them to be competing up at the top end of the league towards the end of the season?
Yeah, absolutely. They've got a big squad there. You know, obviously you would expect Celtic and Rangers to battle it out. I don't think anybody expected Motherwell to be, you know, this high up in the table. I think, you know, we were all expecting Hearts maybe to challenge them, but I do expect Hearts to be up around that second or third spot come the end of the season.